Hello, everyone. Welcome to this fantastic episode of Talk and Beyond, where I talk to a dynamic gentleman. He's an engineer who set out to follow his passion for dance, being a part of dance group Shadows, to becoming a freelance instructor. His journey is remarkable. Naveen is a trained Bharatanatyam, contemporary, Latin, hip hop dancer who saw Zumba as his calling in 2013, one of the earliest adapters of this trend and has been the most popular with this form of dance fitness in the majority of the classes at cult centers, welcoming the extremely agile Naveen Krishnaswamy. Hi Naveen, thank you so much for joining us. How are you doing today?
Hello, I'm doing good. I think uh, only after you said, the introduction, you already took me through my journey of whatever, I've done in the past and where I am today. So
Yes, absolutely. It feels like a movie already. Let us see the trailers and the whole movie again. Take us back where it all started. Because dancing as a career is an accomplishment in itself. The sheer passion to nurture the art form and growing it to making it as a profession and impacting so many lives, it's something wonderful. Tell us where it all began and how it panned out for you.
so I think I started dancing when I was a kid. Like I think my parents wanted me get into classical. I started doing Bharatanatyam from when I was from first standard. I did it almost till 10th or 11th. And it was a beautiful journey. In fact, like I've done so many shows in classical itself, and I've got like privilege to dance in front of Prime Minister and also in this. I'm sure you all would have heard this temple, which is Tirupati Tirumala Devasthanam temple, which is a very famous temple of Venkateshwara. So I even got a privilege to dance there, and in a lot of other temples and shows. So it was a beautiful thing. I think from there is how my dancing journey picked up. Um, Probably because I joined college, so I did my PU in Jain College. So I think that's when I saw a lot of people and everything. I wanted to get into film dancing. Then I went into some dance classes just to keep the hang of it because I didn't have any idea of pursuing this or taking this as a career, but I always wanted to hold on to it.
Okay.
And I did a couple of dance classes. And when I joined engineering is when, I, through a friend, I got this chance of saying, like, you actually can earn through dance. And I was like, how? So you can do a couple of shows, you can be a part of a team. I'm like, wow, that sounds nice. So that's when I got into this team called as Shadows, and I performed with the team for over like 6 to 7 years or even more than that. It was a beautiful experience. I did a lot of stage shows like award shows with the actors, South Indian actors. I've done Big Boss. I've done couple of one or two movies as well. So just turning to saying like I think I want to take this up to a next level. So in engineering, I studied in the morning, and in the evening I started performing. And so I used to balance both. I knew always because my family is very, very supportive. Even today, when I had nothing and when I have everything, I think they've always been there with me, and I'm sure they're going to be there with me forever. So with a big support with the family is when I actually took this as a career. And then morning college, evening shows, or I used to also, do sangeets. I used to do a lot of college and corporate choreographies. So yeah, the journey just began like that. And then once I finished my engineering, you will not believe I actually finished engineering with good marks. And then I just told her like I'm done with my engineering, so I just want to pursue dance as my career. And then yeah, then dance just happened. And then in 2013, I think Zumba came into picture. So that was the first certification that happened in Bangalore. And because of my dance friends, I took that up, thinking I can earn through this as well by teaching classes. So Zumba happened then. And then, yeah, no stopping. Zumba just went on, took my career. I met some beautiful people in my life. I think I've made some really, really special friends in my life. They've now they become a family. So through that, I got introduced to Cult through, I can call her my mentor, I can call her my friend, I can call her, uh, you know, my support and, my guide, everything. So her name is Shwetamri Shetty. So she got me into Cult, and now I'm living my life every single day, inspiring people. When you ask about inspiring and changing lives, well, honestly speaking, I took up uh, fitness classes, which is like Zumba, and now currently what I'm doing is dance fitness. I took this up as a profession, right? Just to earn money. Uh, and then when I saw that 1 hour of class can bring so much joy and so much happiness and so much love, every class was like a magic. It was like so magical for me because every time I finish a class, like people used to come and tell me that, wow, this actually made my day. And I'm going to go back to office like smiling, a lot of positive energy. And so every single day I used to hear different things, and everything was positive. So I just kept wondering, like, what is happening, right? Then slowly the trend changed where people I even have some stories where people used to miss their Mondays. When I say Mondays, they used to not even go to office on time. They used to finish my class and then they used to go to office.
Wow.
That was the power. And it is so beautiful that I never even thought that it's going to, have such a big impact. But when I realized, I said, I really need to take this up. It's a beautiful feeling. Every day I wake up with a smile saying how thankful and grateful I am to have this platform of, meeting so many beautiful people with so many amazing stories, and also put a big smile on their face. Yeah,
Absolutely. I agree, Naveen. Like the hustle that you had in the initial days actually brought you here, because earlier, if you hadn't done those true timings with your job and your love for dance, probably this stage wouldn't have come. And
yeah,
I would actually want everybody who's watching this to know that you don't need to quit what you hate, but build something that you love even more so that you can leave what you hate, right?
exactly. So
Love.
I feel that um, one thing I would tell everybody or all the listeners here is that you have to follow your passion, but please do take your mind along. Right?
True, true,
Just don't follow
absolutely.
your passion. You really need to, think. It's I would say just don't think about yourself. Stop being so selfish. Just think about everybody around you and how you can, make them also happy. I think there was a part I went little, towards my side, and then I realized that, I have like a big strength behind me which I need to take care of. So that's when slowly the responsibilities and everything changed. And then, yeah, I think hard work is the only key, and there is no magic, saying that
Absolutely.
things can happen overnight. You really need to like put in a lot of effort, but I'm sure that will have a lot of love, so it'll take you far and
I
stronger.
agree. I agree. But fitness is regarded as the best friend of a performer. When we talk about fitness, cult is an indispensable mention in adapting to the evolving times and making workout a super fun exercise for a user. How has your association evolved over the years with cult?
So I think I've been part of Cult for 3+ years now. I've been part of it from the time it started. So it's very special to me, like really special to me. I've seen, I think I've grown with Cult, and I think, I don't know, but can I say that Bangalore has actually become like a fitness hub in the entire country, because I can see people are so mad about workouts. I don't think the trend has actually changed from uh, having these six packs and the perfect body. I think more than that, I think now it's become like, how healthy do you feel internally and externally, right? And how happy do you feel? Like, I think now the whole trend is changed to say how much the happy hormones you're releasing every single day. Now I think that's why the workout has become so famous and so popular, and Cult is doing a fabulous job in giving such a crazy amount of formats every single day to some thousands and millions of, members across India and across the world now. So, yeah, I think fitness has evolved in a beautiful way. I think there is no stop to learning. All I can say is that we will keep creating new formats.
And I think everybody is evolving with Cult because we've seen you grow, and I'm sure Cult also treats you as special you treat them. But the point is where the evolution has happened, where a performer could only teach one on one, then it could probably be a team. Then it went on to a stage level, and now it has come online. Like this evolution has been tremendous, and I don't understand how fast our mind is adapting to it. And it's beautiful how the interface actually works. Like I can actually picture you in front of me dancing where I'm dancing along with you. So it's that real and it's that fabulous. But Cult has also helped a lot of freelancers gather the reach they intend to have and make it easy, accessible, and that has made so convenient for everybody and all the professionals especially to have millions of followers just like you. It is empowering them exponentially. Where could those interested professionals find a roadmap to such an opportunity or a platform that you have today?
I think can I be very honest? I think a lot of mindset revolves around, people are not having patience,
Yeah.
right? You need to have a lot of patience and you need to believe in what you're doing, and things will automatically, like it's like a setup. It'll happen to you step by step. And the moment you rush into it is when, a lot of panic and, you'll start doubting yourself. But I think as humans, we all go through that, right? But right now, the market is huge. Like back then, I think, we only had either you become an engineer or you become a doctor or you become a lawyer, right? When you say, I'm going to become a dance teacher or like a fitness trainer, like people used to go crazy. If I tell you in my entire family, I'm the only guy who is into this profession, right? Like people never even thought in my family that I will take this as a profession. They were actually shocked. They're like, what are you going to do with this? Like, what are you going to do with dancing?
Yeah.
Right. So there is always opportunities out there, but all you need to do is stay consistent and believe in the process. You will definitely get a platform somehow.
Okay.
Real example is me. You will definitely get a platform somehow. It will happen to you. Just believe in yourself, have a lot of confidence, and be extremely consistent every single day. That is the key.
So you actually are telling all the freelancers to go do your job, learn more skill, become a professional who's better than the other professional who's in the same stream, and you'll probably be picked somehow. Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying that you'll be better than somebody else. See, you need to be better than yourself every single day, right? Whatever you've done today, you should always, reflect on that and see how you can be better tomorrow. You don't have to challenge others. You need to challenge yourself. Now, that's how you grow as a person. So I would only say that keep learning, keep trying. Even if you fail, you'll be so happy that at least I tried rather than not trying at all, right? But don't give up. That is the only thing I would say, because often they see that, okay, I'm going to try for another 2 months. If it doesn't happen, I give up. Right? That's such a short span of time. Like two months is nothing. That's why I said you need to believe in yourself. Give it some time, but don't stop what you're doing. Like how I used to, keep engineering as something that was my backup. Always have a backup plan for sure.
Okay.
Right? If this doesn't click, this will always click. If this doesn't click, something always comes up. So you'll always have a door open to you, which you can walk and see how the journey is. If it works out well, beautiful. If it doesn't work out, just walk the other door.
Interesting. So you're saying that follow the conventional path of, taking up a job or starting up a stable business, but in the side hustle, keep your passion alive. If that works, great. If that doesn't, you still have your main hustle going, right?
I'm saying have a plan B all the time,
Okay.
right? Whatever it is,
Okay. So what is your
because
plan B?
uh, right now, if you ask me,
Uh-huh.
if you'd asked me long back, then I would have said maybe out of uh, you know uh, because my dad is a head priest, right?
Oh,
So my dad is a head priest of Tirupati Tirumala Devasthanam temple. So maybe if I wouldn't have chosen this path, anyways, engineering and then getting into corporate was not my option at all. So I'm not going to consider that.
okay.
But if not dancing to be my path, then I would have definitely, gone into the temple with my dad. Maybe I would have taken the family tradition and the legacy just I would have continued.
Uh-huh.
But I, I don't know. I think I had like a very, very strong belief that I will get into this and I will make a change and I will create a new legacy of mine. So
And
I
make it
think, yeah,
happen. And it's all happening like
yeah, I think,
in the right ways. I absolutely get it. So if your fire is not that strong, don't go for it. And if your fire is very strong, don't let it stop. Super.
yeah,
Very nice.
don't
Okay.
stop.
Being an inspiration to many, how do you see the trends going forward? Where are the nuances in this art form, and how has the ways to serve the art changed over the years? In this fast-paced pandemic, what are the changes that you see? What are the dance forms that are evolving? What has a probable growth, and how has people changed to taking them?
Uh, I think this pandemic has actually hit hard on all of us, right? I think it's the whole world suffered, and I'm sure we as humans also suffered a lot. And yeah, but we can't just, keep thinking about it. We will have to walk forward to see how we can, bounce back. How can we get back? And I'm sure it's not going to happen at just like that. It's again a slow process. Um, you know how they say that you learn, you unlearn, and then you relearn, right? I think we all should just follow the same concept about we had built something and it worked wonders, and then something happened. So what do?
Yeah,
We go back to the roots and we create something else,
exactly.
right? So we always have the talent, or we always have the ideas or the creativity to create something. Everything settles, then we will still have the digital happening, and then we will still have the live happening. So we have adapted.
Yeah, yeah.
Humans
Now
are
we are
very flexible, so we are still surviving. We will still survive, and we will always survive. So we will always find a new ways to keep each other engaged and motivated and pushed.
And don't you think it's actually expanded our reach? Because earlier, when you took a class, you could at the max take 100 students. Now I guess about I'm competing with 1,000 people who are in my same class, and I don't even know which region they are from. So everybody who's watching you are from different regions, and I think they are cross borders as well, because cult has started serving the outside as well. But now I think there is also a change in the trend. If there is a dancer or a freelancer who's right now entering into this field of the world of dancing, what do you think he should offer? Should he be specifically into classical dancing, specifically into freestyle and hip hop dancing, or should he have a mixture of all of them?
No, so if you think in a way, see, any kind of dance is always good,
Yeah,
right? Because we will always have certain set of crowd who love only that particular things to learn. The market that is running right now, what we are doing is purely for everyone, just to keep them occupied and happy. But if if you want to learn a particular dance form, that is more of a learning factor, which I'm sure there's a lot of audience out there who love to, learn and evolve. So for anybody who wants to take this as, um, you can actually, I have learned so many styles and I'm still learning. That's a beautiful thing. So you should just not just stick to one style. You will have to, put yourself into learning into a lot of styles. I think that is very, very important.
So be the master of all and not just one, because it's the era of versatility, right?
Yeah, just learn. Like knowledge is endless, right? Like
Yes.
growth is endless, learning is endless. So you need to keep learning. You need to just uh, like the time that we lost now is not going to come back. So that's how we need to just keep learning, 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 learning. And how much ever we can, we have to just keep learning. Now that's the beauty of it, right?
Absolutely. Naveen, this was fabulous,
Yeah.
but I also have another segment for you, which is called the rapid fire round. Super. Okay. Your first question. Zumba or Bharatnatyam? Your favorite dance form?
I love both from my heart, but I think my first love is always Bharatanatyam.
Okay. Cult instructor or freelance gig? Which is your favorite?
Again, I've tried both. Currently, what I'm doing is what I love the most. So, cult instructor.
Okay. Three other instructors you draw an inspiration from.
Hmm. So, I have this habit of learning from every single person that I meet,
Okay.
right? So, I think naming any particular people wouldn't do so much of justice to my journey. So, I have a lot of people like that. Even if you ask me three best, I still have a lot of people. So, I'm sorry, but this is so difficult for me to answer.
I
I think,
understand. So dancing gives you a lot of options where you are learning one part or the other from different people, right? But who has kept
yeah,
you most surprised every single time?
I think one is my teacher, like from Shadows. His name is Gokul. I think he is always inspired me, still inspiring me. I think because of him, I've learned some really amazing, amazing skills. One, I would definitely give a big, big, big thanks to my first teacher, who is my aunt, who taught me 10 years of Bharatanatyam. Her name is Devaki Narasimhan. And right now, I think I draw my inspiration, and we have done master classes, and we have danced together, and the energy and the vibe that I've shared. And always, 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 I've learned so much from her is, I think, Shwetampi Shetty.
Absolutely. She's one power ranger. I've seen that as well. Okay,
Yeah.
moving on. The most challenging dance form for you.
Because I was exposed to uh, like classical and freestyle and Bollywood and here and there contemporary and Latin. I would say like anything with respect to like b-boying and streets, I think is something that I have not put my hands on so much. So I think
Yeah, street dancing.
that is something that I would love to explore more. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. The dance form that makes you the happiest.
Dance itself makes me happy. Like anything that you play a song and I'll just keep moving. So I think uh, every dance form that I learned have different emotions, but happiness is a common factor in everything. So I would not be able to, differentiate, or I would not be able to identify saying this is the dance form that gives me a lot of happiness.
Got it. Okay. A skill that you want to pick up along the way.
Um Skill, uh, of course, I would say more dancing because I think there is no end to it. It's like a more of, polishing every single day.
Uh-huh.
Acting when you said acting, I think acting was there in my mind
Ah!
when I was, when I was doing stage shows. So when I used to see a lot of people, I think that is, something that is driving me saying, I think you should also try acting.
Okay. My next question is somewhere related, but now you cannot answer acting. What would be
Okay.
the next best thing if you weren't a dancer?
Uh, a yoga teacher.
Wow. Okay.
Yes,
Thank you,
thank you
Naveen,
so
for
much.
entertaining us always. And this has been a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So beautiful talking and Thank you for giving me this platform
See
to,
you
share
virtually
my
again.
journey. Yeah.
Bye bye.
Thank you.